I have some high hopes for Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom. With its release just on the horizon, I have been replaying the original one to refresh my mind, and here's 5 things I hope they change in Tears of the Kingdom. Number 1. Weapon durability. This is obviously a heated topic amongst the fans, but I feel most lean towards everyone hating their favorite weapons breaking. In my first playthrough, I found myself hoarding my favorite weapons and not even utilizing them, which defeated the purpose of experimenting with new weapons. In my second playthrough, I had a much more aggressive approach. I enjoyed wasting my big boy weapons and killing new enemies and taking their weapons to use it against their friends. In TOTK, I would love to see some sort of repair system implemented so that we can at least make our favorite weapons last 2, maybe 3 times longer. I'm not asking for them to last forever, just a little bit longer.
That's what she said!
Number 2. Flurry Strikes. One of my favorite features in Breath of the Wild was the Flurry Strikes. Those sweet, sweet perfect dodges unlocking the slow-mo so you can move faster than time and unleash a barrage of attacks on your foes. After a few hours into the games and multiple fights, it still feels amazing to hit that perfect dodge. I would like to see this system given more love. I want more options and buttons to press while I'm in slow motion. Something like light, heavy, aerial, and maybe even ranged would be hype. My imagination has run wild with the potentials on this one. Just imagine if you hit that perfect dodge, you'd be able to do a quick attack and then a big heavy one and then maybe an aerial and then you jump up and hit him with that arrow perfect range. Number 3. The cooking system. On my first playthrough, I barely cooked anything, only essentials. On round 2, I love having all the buffs. Speed buffs especially are a must when exploring the world. Cooking wasn't a terrible experience, but it felt a bit tedious when I was forced to watch the repeating animation anytime I cooked a dish. I would like to see this whole cooking system lightly revamped. If I'm utilizing the same recipe over and over again, maybe let me mass produce it with all my ingredients, or have some sort of autocomplete section to cook. Use AI or something. I want ChatGPT to predict my recipes and cook it for me, please. Number 4. Horse equipment. I feel like your horse is an integral part of the game, but it didn't reach its full potential. I would love our horse to be given more equipment options such as offensive gear or armor, speed focused, or perhaps some stamina focused gear. It would also be great if our horse could hold extra weapons, allowing us to swap things in and out, but also make your horse look super gangster. Cue the glasses and music. And lastly, number 5, I would like more enemy variety. While I did enjoy all my fights in Breath of the Wild, they did become quite repetitive after a while. I found that I lacked motivation to get into fights mid to late game. I would like some incentive to get into more fights. In the late game, the only reason I fought anything was just to refresh my weapons, or purely just the fact that I'm a murder hobo looking to get into fights. In TOTK, I hope they introduce more unique enemy types to keep things a little bit more spicy, a little bit more challenging, a little bit more engaging. And give me some experience or something, some incentive to fight these things. So that's my list of 5 things. I want to know, what's your list? What's the number 1 thing that you want to see changed in the game? Let me know in the comments below. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a comment, hit the like button, and we'll see you in the next video.